at GuideSports, at GuideSports on Facebook. Also on YouTube, you can also follow the show on LTF TV live on YouTube. And again, if you want to be doing the online radio, you can also get to www.dailyguidenetwork.com, www.dailyguidenetwork.com to follow all the action here in the studios of Guide 91.5 FM. So, we've got everyone covered on tonight's show. This is the hottest evening sports show in the capital. We call GuideSports Xtra. GuideSports Xtra. Remember, this show is heavily brought to you by 22Bet, the home of bonuses. It's really leaking and it's packed full of excitement. Sign up and instantly you're winning yourself 20 Ghana cedis for free, which you can also be using to play more on their platform. And this is not only the good news on their platform, you also stand a very good chance of winning a Ganganton 200% bonus on your initial deposit, which can be used for all sports games. And to blow your mind even more, your second deposit also guarantees you a further 100% bonus for extended casino play. Remember, 22Bet is the home of bonuses. The 22Bet June 22 promo is on. Switch to win. Switch to the platform crafted by bettors for bettors. And our promo code name still remains Guide, G-U-I-D-E. Guide, G-U-I-D-E. But before we move into the main topics on tonight's show, let me quickly say a happy birthday to one of my dearest friend. She works with the Republic Bank Ghana Limited, Republic Bank Mrs. Mavis Duce of the Republic Bank Ghana Limited. She is with the University of Ghana branch Legon. Mrs. Mavis Duce, a happy birthday goes out to you. For myself, BOB, and the entire team here on GuideSports Xtra, and then together with the GuideSports team, we are wishing you a happy birthday, Mavis. I know you will definitely be inviting the team to your residence, maybe latest by this weekend, so we can also come back. We'll come to your home, and then we are eating all the special foods that you are going to be making for family and friends. So maybe do not forget about us. A special birthday greetings going out to you, Mrs. Mavis Duce of the Republic Bank Ghana Limited, the University of Ghana branch. Welcome aboard once again. A special greetings also going to my lovely commercial drivers in town, my Uber drivers, my Yango drivers, my Shaxi drivers, my Trotro drivers, as well as you, myself. Gone are the days we were calling private drivers, myself. So all of you guys are not left out on the show. We really appreciate your time every evening as you are joining us to get interactive on the show here in the studios of Guide 91.5 FM. Tonight's show is going to be very interesting because we've got some interesting information to also to share with you. What is happening in the Ghanaian sporting space? A lot has been happening since last week that we've still gotten more stories. Then when we go to the international front, there's some story also coming from the president of the Confederation of African Football, Patrice Motsepe, a situation that Philip Otoko to the gunshot is not in agreement with the president of the Confederation of African Football. But I'll be giving you all the details about what is happening at the corridors of the Confederation of African Football. But before we get into the main topics, let me quickly give you some tidbits. The National Sports Authority has temporarily closed down the Accra and the Cape Coast Sports Stadium for maintenance. Is this good or bad news for Ghana football? But now this move is part of efforts to upgrade the facilities to meet international standards. The decision comes on the heels of a directive issued last week by the Confederation of African Football, CAF, which banned the use of the Baba Yara Sports Stadium for CAF and then FIFA senior international matches due to the poor condition of its pitch. CAF has recommended a full reconstruction of the Baba Yara Stadium playing surface, and in response, the National Sports Authority is working on temporary fixes to ensure the venue can still host Ghana's upcoming African Cup of Nations AFCON 2025 qualifier against Sudan in October. Following the Baba Yara pitch concerns, the Ministry of Youth and Sports has instructed the Ghana Football Association to engage CAF to inspect the Accra Sports Stadium and the University of Ghana Stadium in Legon to assess their suitability for hosting the match in October. Although the Accra Sports Stadium is listed in CAF's database, it still requires substantial improvements to meet the required standards. The Legon Stadium, on the other hand, is unlikely to be ready for the approval in time for the match in October. Now, the flag bearer of the National Democratic Congress, NDC, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama has slammed the ruling New Patriotic Party (NPP) following the ban on the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. The Confederation of African Football (CAF) has revoked the approval of Baba Yara Stadium to host matches for the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers. This ruling means Ghana is currently unable to host international games at the venue. CAF cited several issues, including uneven playing surfaces, poor drainage system, and insufficient grass coverage as reasons for the decision. While addressing supporters at a rally in the Greater Accra region on Monday, the former president of Ghana stated that the New Patriotic Party government has brought disgrace and embarrassment to Ghana. Ghana is set to face Sudan in a critical AFCON qualifying doubleheader in October, with the venue for the first leg remaining undecided. The Black Stars will then travel to Almeric Stadium for the return leg. Interesting times for Ghana football. Still on the Confederation of African Football stories, the president, Dr. Patrice Motsepe, expressed frustration over African national teams and clubs playing outside their countries. Now, Ghana has faced stadium challenges, with the Baba Yara Sports Stadium recently banned by the Confederation of African Football due to its deteriorating pitch condition. Football authorities have since closed the stadium for repairs ahead of Ghana's crucial doubleheader against Kwesi Appiah's Sudan in October. Part of the 2025 African Cup of Nations qualifiers, Ghana's campaign in Group F has started poorly with 1 draw and 1 loss. Ghana is now hoping to secure positive results in the upcoming games to improve their standing on the qualifiers. We'll continue to be wishing the Black Stars the best of luck, but as it stands now, we do not know whether Ghana will be playing her next AFCON qualifier, whether in Ghana or will be trekking all the way to Yopougon in Cote d'Ivoire, or will be going to Togo. A situation Felix Romack will tell you that he wishes that Ghana will be moved away from our own country, but it will not be nice that we're seeing country like Ghana being classified in the same zone like Burundi, Niger, Somalia, that they are not playing their home matches at their own country. I think this is not so fair for Ghana football, but this is where we are now. Reality has just dawned on us. We already know that some of these conditions that the Confederation of African Football cited in their revoking of the Baba Yara Sports was already known to Ghana football authorities as well as the National Sports Authority. But as Ghanaians as we are, we always want to wait to the last minute. Unless we are being lashed and disgraced before we want to act. Like I don't want to continue. Maybe I'll be getting emotional. I don't want to get emotional. I'm in a very, very good mood today. And now, still on the tidbits, Nana Kweku Ajiman, the head coach of new Ghana Premier League side Vision FC, is so delighted with their good start in their Ghanaian top flight that he has started dreaming big. Following a goalless stalemate at home in their opening fixture of their debut season in the top league last week, Vision FC marched onto the Accra Sports Stadium on Monday, just yesterday afternoon, to score in each half to inflict a 2-0 defeat on last season's runners-up Accra Lions. I believe everybody was surprised about the results yesterday. Accra Lions losing at home. Philip, I know you were very, very much surprised with the results, but this is football. The guys from the Ni Accra Aji Ni, I don't know what's the name of their home venue. Ni Kraku.
Ni Akraku Aji Park.
Ni Akraku Aji Park. They really mean business in this season's league.
Yeah.
They've just picked their first 3 points of the season, and
that's important because
they
drew at home and they have won away, and that's
sure. Very important.
Very important win for them. Because see, the league has started with BOB, and if you want to maintain your position in the league and for you not to go on relegation, then it means that you must up your game and you must pick the points as they come. See, against Kotoko, against House of Folk, it will be difficult for you to maybe pick those points. So when your co-equals come, I beg, you must at least do well and get the points from them. Because see, even their drawing against Chelsea was huge resource. And getting these very results from Accra Lions means that they mean business. And I'm hoping that they will continue this way and grind results so that at least they stay in the league for some time.
They will make sure that they stay in the league for a very long time. Coming from Philip Otuoko to the Ghana shotman. Now, the victory yesterday skyrocketed the new Ghana Premier League boys to second spot on the table due to a better goal difference over all of Brekum Chelsea, Kpandu Heart of Lions, and another new entrant, Baseke Holy Stars, who have also amassed 4 points each after 2 games and are 2 points shy of leaders on maximum points. Mediama Sporting Club. Now, Black Stars head coach Otuado believes the Ghana Premier League has made significant strides compared to 2 seasons ago when media emerged as champions. These are some of the statements when you make. Ghanaians will just come back and then be referring you. If the Ghana Premier League is making strides, then it means we need to be seeing enough.
Careful that. Sure. He's just he's
trying to make us feel we are okay.
He was a Legon and he just want to let us believe that he's here to work because he has told us he will stay around and watch some of the league games. BBC, we are even struggling to get pitches to play on. I know we will come back to those things and you go and watch 1-2 games and you think that he's even predicting who is even winning the league. It's going to be 2-horse race between Mediama and Samatex because he has watched them play. You have not seen other teams play, and he
has the right to predict. He has the right to predict based on what he's seen so far in the season.
I agree, but you have not seen others play. You have not seen Kotoko yet. You have not seen House of Oak. You have not seen even Berekum.
Come on, but he's seen Kotoko play a lot of matches in Ghana.
He hasn't been close to them to watch them play. He only see them on television.
Why then is Frederick Asari part of the Black Stars?
Oh, fine.
He's seen Kotoko play. He's seen Kotoko play the democracy.
See, for some years back, we all know that if it's about the Black Stars and the goalkeeping and the goalpost, it was meant for the local players. If that's not true.
You are telling me whether the goalkeeping position
then maybe you have
we were only giving those from the local contingent because they were good. No, of course. Let us go back. Let us go back. Sami Ajay was so good. The reason why he was part of the Black Stars.
Sami Ajay
was so good.
Even Olele and the rest all were.
But Olele when he was
part of the Olympics.
Olele when we went to the World Cup, he was not in.
He was a foreign. But I'm saying that you see in the past, the goalkeeping position at the Black Stars was even including the defense. But for after the 90s to 2000s, they started changing. Then Kufuor and Co came in. That's Sami Kufuor and the rest.
Because we have top defenders.
Exactly. You play
for our midfield area, they don't go there.
Yes.
Our local players, they all there. Case closed.
So if you check in the 90s, where 94, 98 up to 2000, when the Black Stars was playing, it was mostly the back, the defense, and the goalkeeping area for our goalkeepers and an local component of the players. Then midfield and attack, Abedipele and Co takes over. You get it? Almost the league started getting better, and especially the under 17 and under 20 teams started doing well in Africa and the world at large. Then most of that we started shipping out most players outside. Then as our national team became Abrofo. That's the foreign players or foreign players playing for our national team. So I am saying that he should just, if indeed he's saying this, then his next call up, he should let it show on the paper. He must appear on the paper.
He needs to show working, right?
He needs to show working. Like I see, players that he can also shape them into the national team.
We didn't ask him to come and give the Premier League compliment.
It is not compliment. He must pick the players and shape them into the Black Stars. See, other coaches have done it that we have seen. See, there was a coach Bukaziza who picked Sam Johnson. Sam Johnson was a defender. And Sam Johnson as a defender, by then we had players who were very good in defense. We had that's the 4 and 5, and he was a 4 and 5 player as well. He was a central defender as well, and so he was playing at Accra House of Oak with Ama Senegal, and they couldn't have played 4 of them at the same position. So almost all the coaches who came will always speak Ampia and Frimpong Manson as their 4 and 5, then put Ama Senegal in front of them. So they had to push Sam Johnson forward, and a coach did that trick for him, and it worked, and we saw it at most of the AFCONs. One of the goals, even what was his name, scored. Sike Akuno scored. It was him who gave him that pass for Sike Akuno to score that goal in the 98 AFCON. So if indeed he's watching our game properly and he's watching it, then he must show. He must depict that, okay, in his next call-up, we are not saying that he should call them.
So you want the reflection of the call-up?
Of course. We are not saying that he should call them and give them playing time. But at least if you take them there and you shape them, and we know that then we are having some backups in terms of improving our local staff. So it's not about
So that was Philip Otu, coach of the gunshot man, with his understanding of Coach Otu Addo, saying that the Ghana Premier League has made significant strides compared to 2 seasons ago when Midiama Sporting Club emerged as champions. Now, Addo's comments came after watching the match last week between Legon Cities and Midiama, which ended 1-0 in favor of Midiama at the Legon Stadium. And then in a press briefing following the game, Addo expressed optimism about the new season, noting that while it's still early, the league appears to be gaining momentum. Addo also mentioned his intention to attend more Ghana Premier League games this season to scout for home-based talent and consider potential call-ups for the Black Stars. So this is what Philip was saying.
He's still not. He'll be watching. You should watch.
Oh, Philip, to allow Mama will just qualify to AFCON.
Oh, see, the job he has taken is a huge job, Obi. It is a huge job, and he has made it very, very difficult for himself and for us all to end that qualification. Bob, you are playing Sudan. We are playing Sudan, home and away, and if he doesn't pick that 6 points from that game, see, and he picks 4, then maybe he is trying to put himself at the second position in terms of the picking the countries for the competition of UOB. He must win the 2 games, and it's going to be a difficult task. He shouldn't has lost to Angola. He had no business drawing with Niger in Morocco. So if indeed he is here to work, he's making the job very, very difficult for himself in terms of qualifying us to AFCON. BOB, since 2004, we have been there, and we cannot afford to say Akashi and try Morocco. See, it means that in 2004, if he's unable to qualify us, then it's been how many years? 20 years, and we don't want him to be doing those records on that we don't need. Like he happened in Kumasi.
Don't worry, we'll qualify.
Like he happened in Kumasi. Since 2000, we haven't lost in Kumasi, and he did that for us.
We'll qualify, Philip. Charlie, just come now. We'll be qualifying for AFCON 2024. Now, still on the tidbits, Dreams Football Club are expected to adopt the Tema Newtown Park as their temporary home venue. What is happening to Dreams FC? They move away from Dewu and they run all the way to Tuba. Tuba is still not ready.
In running our league, you see, that's why the club licensing board, I think that they haven't helped us. But it is not their fault, because that is what the clubs proposed to them. BOB, we were having a show here, and I once mentioned that must it take somebody to come to your house and say that sanitary inspector, is that what I would call them? Then before when you hear them, they are coming. Hey, let me put my house in order. Let me make sure that my tank is clean and all that. And that's the kind of life we are living in terms of running the game. Because see, if as a country, we know that this is Accra Sports Stadium we have, this is the Cape Coast Sports Stadium. BOB, what prevents us from playing majority of the games from these very beautiful venues? Unlike before you realize, somebody says because we are the club is locally based, whatever. So then they push them to a place that we are go to a Brekum Golden City Park and BOB.
It's not strange.
I agree, but it depends
because they are just living close to the stadium.
Of course, but you see,
it's not wrong for them to be in the house and watch the game.
But the nature of the place is an eyesore.
No, for the pitch,
if you go to Sunyani,
but when you go to England, some of these venues also have residents close to
the place,
and they also stay in the house and they watch game.
So BOB, go to Sunyani Coronation Park, and the place they call a sitting capacity for people that they collect money. BOB, it is a death trap. That if people get to the place and you don't take care, you will cave in and disaster will happen.
But so don't you think we need to also applaud the club licensing committee?
Applause.
You know why?
But
Brekum Chelsea, they are not getting to use the Golden City Park this
since
season.
When? It was only this season.
And at least they've done something right. At least they've done something right. The Tuba Park has not been approved. The reason why Dreams are trying to get to Tema Newtown Park.
Even the Deu park that has been
they were previously using.
Charlie, no.
It was an eyesore.
No. But consideration are here. So why don't we put all of them to Accra? All the clubs that are struggling.
Do you remember what Frank Wine said about the usage of the Accra and the Kumasi Stadium?
No.
Kotoko will get to play about 17 home matches in the season. Kim Feza will also play there. Other teams that are also playing there. The pitch is not getting the opportunity to even breathe after matches.
I can feel why we are destroying our school games.
School games will also come on top of that.
School
and
games.
other bodies.
No, there's Pajo Park in Kumasi.
But Pajo Park is not for the schools. It's for the Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology.
That.
Do you understand? But maybe they are not renting. They don't want the Pajo. Do you understand? Maybe they don't want the place, and because of the huge capacity, these students are coming, and Pajo cannot contain all of these senior high schools.
So
maybe
put them into zones.
That's what maybe the Ghana Education Service, together with their sports, I don't know how they put their sporting people. Do you understand?
So put them into zones.
Maybe people are not even sitting to realize some of these factors.
No.
But they can only sit down and realize some of these factors when the National Sports Authority is also availing themselves for the Ghana Education
for consultation.
For consultation, they sit down with them, let them know the realities on the ground. Do you understand? So that you call the experts to come and give you the understanding and the know-how, technical know-how on why we have decided that you probably be using this facility for your inter-school games. So maybe after putting them into zones, and then maybe the best schools from these zones will come for the final 4 or the final 6, and then they move to the Kumasi Sports Stadium, and so that it becomes more. You understand? Special
because they get there, and we all know the repercussions when they are done with that games on in terms of on the field and even outside the field, in terms of how things are damaged when they are done with their games. So we always get here because we don't plan, because we think that we are Ghana, and for that matter everything is at our disposal. So facility, we don't care. BOB everywhere now are turning into a building. Everybody, any slightest land that is somewhere that boys will use to do recreational sports and everything has been turned into buildings, high-rising buildings, just because to make money. So I think that we must start rethinking about how we will develop our sports infrastructure. See, I was in Argentina, and if you go in the community that we went to a community that is in the northern part of Argentina, and they call the place Cerrito. BOB, the place has as many as just a small community, when it will be like this Nima enclave here, and the pitches around that area, there are mini stadiums, and there are places for kids to play and for other recreational activities and all that. So, but we haven't planned our country that way, so that at least we will have some of these things. Charlie, even there are schools that do not even have, and not a place that for you to even exercise. Immediately you descend from upstairs, you descend because the land that has been acquired to set up the school is something small, so they cannot even have a place for sporting activities, and that is what we have. So a lot of schools does not even do sports, and we are killing our sporting industry. So I think that we must have a shift from where we are not thinking about putting proper infrastructure to develop our sports, and we all think about, Charlie, go and see the place that has been put in place for sports in Boteman, and there's no football playing field there. And that is wrong.
But maybe because they were in a rush to just get the place ready for the African Games.
We were told that Akabafe University, have you heard something about it again? 0/100. How many months this? Have you had that somebody come to tell us what's up in terms of how putting up the place in the university, what kind of courses they are running there, and all that? No, BOB.
Maybe we just have to pray that whatever thing they've told us, they will actually be doing that. But still on the tidbits, Philip. Now, I was just giving a story about the Dreams FC attempt to adopt the term a new town park. But now, The Ghana Premier League side, Asante Kotoko, will be paying a whopping 10,000 Ghana cedis every match hosted at the GuideSports Stadium. So yesterday, I actually made this story on the show because I didn't want to confirm because Kotoko had not brought this issue out from their camp. So I was just being a little bit careful. But today, Kotoko has made it clear that they are moving to the GuideSports Stadium.
Cleaning the place and all that. Now they say...
But surprisingly, Obuasi still looks good.
Yes.
Surprisingly, it still looks good, even though
because
having any activity at the venue.
Because New Dubias was using the place for
for the Division 1 League.
For the Division 1 League.
Oh, okay, nice.
So it was in good shape, and it's still in good shape.
I think it's going to be to the advantage of Asante Kotoko. That is when the supporters are attending every home venue, every home venue.
BOB.
Sure.
BOB. Me for Kotoko. I feel that Kotoko is his own enemy. If I say Kotoko is his own enemy, I mean the supporters especially. See, Dr. Kwame Che wanted to acquire the Abraham Kessie Stadium from Kesben. That lawyer Kwabena Kessie. He wanted to acquire it from Kwabena Kessie, and the supporters kicked against it. He wanted to acquire that for Kotoko.
Not for himself.
Not for himself. Oh.
They didn't support the idea.
They didn't support it.
So why Kotoko didn't get the opportunity to have
to own it.
Oh wow.
To own that Brankesi. So Kotoko would have been playing their league games there because they were having issues in terms of even paying that 17%. You know, the deduction that happens. See, you know that the Kotoko have had issues with the NSA in terms of ticketing. People have been arrested because of Kotoko for ticket racketeering and all that, I should say.
I remember.
And all those things has happened.
Also taking money.
Kotoko kicked against the using the portal to buy tickets for their games because they realized that the accountability has become a problem. So if they had owned even that property, do you think that Kotoko will be struggling to get a place to play football now? No. But the supporters kicked against it. Today, the same people, they have gone to Obuasi and they say, hey, it is heaven. They say Obuasi is heaven. Meanwhile, they have even had issues with people in Obuasi, though it's the same Ashanti region. But because of Ashanti Gold, they have always had issues there, fighting the supporters and all that. So I'm only hoping that they get there and grant results as well. So that we won't come back and be saying that, Yabahano, Omukutiain, and all that when the results are not coming. But if you had done some few things, if you had done them right, Kotoko would have been where they are today. Because what doesn't Kotoko have? Is it money? What don't they have? They have even the personnel to run the club. But you come for the club.
The brand itself is so huge.
Huge.
The brand Kotoko is so huge. A situation sometimes I find difficult understanding why people are not taking advantage of the brand Kotoko.
People go to the club and it's about their selfish interest.
Anyway, Philip, let's just leave it there. Let me still continue on the local tidbit. Now, Hearts of Oak, with all their troubles, still continue for their next league game against Bechem United. Now, with the closure of the Accra and the Cape Coast Sports Stadium, Hearts of Oak needs to get themselves an alternative venue. And as it stands now, they are trying to get to the University of Ghana Stadium. And I've seen Legon Cities also post on their social media telling them that they should come there, but it does not belong to Legon Cities. These are just some trolling on social media just to make the game more beautiful. And I love the admin works of Legon Cities trying to make the banter so nice. You understand? So we don't need you here. Our colors have already made the stadium very beautiful. We don't need the rainbow colors there. I think this is just healthy for football. And I believe Hearts of Oak, before the maybe Thursday, we definitely will be having a confirmation coming from the club. Or they've confirmed the Legon Stadium. Have they confirmed?
No. But BOB.
Yes, sir.
You see another problem we have at hand. And it's not only Accra Hearts of Oak. Accra Lions.
Accra Lions are also getting affected.
Yes. Accra Hearts of Oak, Accra Lions, they will be affected because they use the Accra Sports Stadium. Even Dreams FC. That's why they are moving to Tema. So you see, and BOB, we have been to Legon And right when the African Games was ongoing, what did we say? We were saying that most of the clubs should adapt this very.
We were even rooting for Dreams FC. Between you and I, we were rooting for Dreams
All
FC
of us.
to pick the Lagos Stadium because it was free.
Yes.
Until Lagos City's moved for the usage of the University of Ghana Stadium, and I was wondering why Dreams FC will move all the way from they will bypass University of Ghana and they go all the way to Tuba, whereas they have this beautiful.
And BOB, when they are taking those decisions, they don't even think about the supporters.
No, but for that, I wouldn't want to buy it. You know why? If Premier League football is getting to Tuba, there are people also there who would want to watch Premier League football. But have you also thought of them coming all the way from Tuba and this environment coming to Accra to watch Premier League football?
But check the numbers.
But they also get to watch Hearts of Oak in Tuba.
But check the numbers that
will be going there.
But the numbers that will troop from this direction to that place. See. Fact is,
that one we need to get a proper survey.
Even when Dreams FC went to Deu, we all know that majority of the people who watch Dreams FC games even moves from Accra to Deu.
Oh, really?
Yes.
I was watching some matches in Deu.
And where do you live?
So we are part of the people who were trekking down.
We come to the
top of the mountain.
If House goes there, you go. If Kotoko goes
there, you go.
Not only Kotoko. Wait. If Brekum Chelsea, even for the 17 games they will play there, even if you want, you watch more than 10 games, don't you? And not you alone.
I remember one we went, and then where we were standing as media men, it was so bad. We were literally standing in a bush.
No, like don't talk about it.
If not for Immortal, who entertained us at his home, it wasn't going to be so nice for her because he comes from Deu.
Yeah.
Vipa also comes from Deu, but unfortunately Vipa don't find cool if he don't go entertain here. But now there's no Premier League football there.
I had a so team free. Vipa.
Special good evening to you, Stephen Kwekwa. Sorry, V-Power. Premier League football, it's out of your area. So now people of Tuba and Tema Newton will also be seeing Premier League football. I think it's good for them.
Yes.
But me, I am happy that football is finally, Premier League football is finally back to Legon. We are living around that area.
But you see that Tema Sports Stadium has been there. Tema Sports Stadium is there, but we couldn't even put
Tema Sports Stadium. I was telling you yesterday when I was making that story about Nania FC's new pitch, the renovation works at the Nania FC Park. Tema Sports Stadium, that they were moving Nania FC and other teams to go play Division 1 League there. Go and check whether they have bathrooms there. Go and check. And I was wondering, why do you do this?
Charlie,
have you been there lately?
Yes.
Have you seen the restrooms?
I watched some of the.
Are you sure they have good washrooms there?
0 over 100.
And they are still kicking people out of their venues.
0 over 100.
Go to Akosomo Crystal Palace. Now they've changed their name to what? Go to that venue.
Yeah.
Go and check. But these guys were allowed to play there. B-O-B. And they were moving Nani FC from the Legon Park.
Yes, B.O.B.
Do you understand?
B.O.B. So let's play. So you were talking about the club licensing department.
Sure.
A lot goes into it too. A lot. Because see, B.O.B., what is preventing us from upgrading the Tema Sports Stadium? What is preventing us? Because this Tema Sports Stadium, it's a FIFA Go project too. FIFA gave Ghana money, and we fixed that AstroTurf there. So what prevents us from even speaking to companies in Tema? In 2006, these are west of Palma, Osekwegu Palma. To me, when they qualified, Tema Youth qualified to the Premiership, to the Ghana Premier League in 2006. I said, you been making sure say, and your companies are casino and your Tema no more. Yet the companies are casino
industrial city. Egusi saying,
B.O.B. Then they will put some concrete and they put some canopy and they say it is VIP. And you have to walk through the bush
before getting
meet the reptiles, the snakes and everything.
Have you seen any reptile at the Tema Stadium?
Oh, B.O.B. Have you forgotten that when
I'm asking you,
there was football match ongoing and snake was killed.
But even at the Liberty Park, they killed the snake there. So don't put blame on.
You are just confirming what I am saying.
I'm confirming what I'm only asking you.
That's when you before you go to the VIP, you need to reptiles.
Don't forget, we are educating people who are listening to us, so we need to be giving them the facts.
Of course, but the thing has happened, and I'm saying that they are reptiles at the place, and you confirm that okay, even Tema, there's a Dansuma happens there, Tema happens there. You just confirmed it for me. Thank you very much for the confirmation that before you go to the VIP session, you have to go through a bush where you meet reptiles, crocodiles, and everything.
Crocodiles, wonderful. Crocodiles,
you get it.
Crocodile.
So B.O.B., I don't know what is preventing us.
We don't have crocodiles at our league venues. Have you seen any crocodile?
In your bar, back way.
Nako ni ne buy.
I will buy it, gentlemen.
Buy it, befa.
Buy it. I'll take you there, and you will see the crocodiles. Then, before you go to the VIP session, now buy bush sky. And till today, people watch football matches and they stand in barbed wires like thieves.
They stand behind the barbed wires. But then the barbed wires are there to prevent them from getting onto the...
I agree. So what is preventing us from erecting proper seats
for fans?
For fans to come and sit on.
We care less about the fans.
We don't care, and we want their money.
We care about only raking in money and 3 points. Money. Money and 3 points and nothing more.
And who smarter, you will see the flyers flying. 20 Ghana, 30 Ghana, 50 Ghana. That's what we care about. See today, Yesi Stadium, to say Ayowa, Apotoyowa. We are still constructing stadiums in this country, Apotoyowa Stadium, where we don't close anything. People are building stadiums that they are covering it. Until today, one stadium, but then some people will be giving money. They will go around and they come back and say that they are what? A club licensing, and they confirm some venues and they disapprove some venues, and you go back and you watch the place and you say what approve then you will be confused as the kind of football we want to run in the country. And all this is about the clubs, the club owners. They sell the players and they care about only the money they buy and all they care about is how they will rake in the money. They don't even care about how they will put up a proper training pitch for the club, and even try and even invest in pitches for themselves. But all they care about is 20 Ghana, 30 Ghana, 50 Ghana for the league season, so that they will rake in money. And the next day, my qualifier for Africa government says, we will get to that too.
And now, Hearts of Folk, with all their troubles, are still preparing for the weekend's league game against Bechem United. Hearts of Folk, surprisingly, they are lying 18th on the league log. They are lying 18th.
They are yet to
win again. The situation is not so good.
No, it is good.
How is it good?
What you prepared for, that's what you
they prepared so well. They went to Togo. They went to Togo to prepare,
and that team they played in Togo. That team they played in the premier team they played in Togo. They were also struggling like Hearts of Folk. They also avoided relegation on the last day like Hearts of Folk has done in the past 2 seasons.
Are you sure? Semasi.
Check it. It is easy to check. You find it.
Oh.
They also avoided relegation. For Bechem to save them.
This is big allegation, please.
Did you? What's his name? Ephraim, help us.
They beat Bechem United 3 goals to 2.
Help us with that video where a defender was standing right in the goalpost.
Samuel Sekufo. When we played against Italy, the first goal, I think scored by Andrew Pello. Did Samuel Sekufo dodge that bullet?
Even goalkeepers dodge your ball.
So do not please bring some of these allegations that the defender tried swerving the ball just to allow Hearts of Folk to score that goal. Please, I will not accept that on my show. Please, with all due respect, I will not accept that. Hearts of Folk won the game fairly. They beat Bechem United by 3 goals to 2. If Bechem United wants us to believe that, relax. If they want us to believe that, indeed, Hearts of Folk is not in their class, they should come to Accra and beat Hearts of Folk.
Oh, then they can do that too.
Oh, please, they cannot beat Hearts of Folk. How can they beat Hearts of Folk?
How can they? Why are we playing the game?
We are waiting. That's what I'm saying. let's wait till, let's say, Thursday. I'm sure tomorrow, Thursday, we are going to hear a communique coming from Hearts of Oak. But, Philip, let's just see how Hearts of Oak are preparing for the big game on Sunday. So, earlier on today at the Pobiman training complex, Team Hearts of Oak are busily preparing for Bechem United. The return of Bechem. A lot of people didn't give Hearts of Oak the credit for beating Bechem United 3-2. No, Ephraim, I think this okay. These are just some few drills with their head of their physical trainer, Coach Jordan Daite. Jordan Daite is a very good friend. He's so good. Sometimes when I see the people on the technical bench of Hearts of Oak, no question marks on them, Philip. I tell you what, no question marks on them. Jordan Daite, the physical trainer, Abubakar Watara, top class coach, and other people, and then together with the support coming from management. And I wonder why Hearts of Oak are still struggling. You understand?
Baby,
I wonder what is happening to Hearts of Oak.
Me, for Togbe, he's sweet. Togbe is the best thing that has happened to Accra Hearts of Oak in recent times.
So what is the problem?
The problem is that the kind of recruitment that they are they've already is the problem. BOB, House of Oak recruitment is the problem.
How is it a problem?
See,
how is that a problem?
BOB,
they sign players from Nations FC. They sign players from other Premier League clubs. They also sign players from Division 1, Division 2. How is that a problem?
BOB, they haven't taken good care of their youth team. BOB, you see, it's a cooker. He and some few players, and including one of the players now he plays for Samates. He was in the House of Oak youth team and he was graduated. So if they invest a little bit into the youth team and at least the players are taking very good care of. See, BOB, I am blaming it on poor, what do you call it, recruitment, because see, they bring the players and immediately they begin to mature into the club. Management pick issues with them.
How?
You see how that boy, what's his name? The boy who left for Cincinnati and came back.
Salim Adams.
Salim Adams.
This one I heard Abdul Salam Yakubu also making an allegation about some unpaid money after the transfer. Ramsey. You see Ramsey also. What's the name of the player? Ramsey.
You see, BOB.
But I do not want to believe because of that Hearts of Oak. It's not about only Ramsey playing for Hearts of Oak. There are other players together with Ramsey. So how come we should just be believing that because of the unpaid monies to Yusuf Ramsey's transfer, blah, 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 the reason why some players will not be performing. If you're a player, and then the monies that are supposed to be paid to your parents' club, it's not completed. What is your business in not giving your 100% performance on the field?
Yes.
What is your business?
And
you do that and it will affect your own self.
Or being junior and
I don't want to even pamper some of these players when they do this. Yes. So play with your hearts out, and then if you're playing so well, you are going to be getting good deals coming from other international clubs. And then you'll be flying out of Ghana. What is the aim of playing Premier League football? What is the aim? It's to make money.
Of course.
And where are you going to make money?
Unless your output is about your output.
Output will give you more money.
You are playing lackadaisically to affect the club. It affects you as well.
It will affect you. I agree with you.
But that aside, BOB, I am saying that they must begin to look for the right people to do proper recruitment for Accra House of Oak.
See, Abubakar Watara said he was in charge of recruitment.
Yes, yeah.
And all players that were recommended to him, he told them that they should come to Pobimai and show what they've got.
But you see,
you understand?
But
come on, what is the problem? Doesn't mean the players there are just not up to the standards of Hearts of Oak.
Identifying player and recruiting player is not a day's job. It's not somebody bringing people and for them to come and train a day or two for you to pick them and play for your team. BOB, you must have, like, fortunately for him, he was there. So have your standing team, look for the loopholes, look for where you fall short. So let's take even they are going to play the department, for example, you see the number of players they shipped away in terms of the goalkeeping department.
Richmond
exactly.
out of the club.
Yes.
Richard Atta
out
of the club,
including the other guy who is my very good friend, Alawa.
Very good goalkeeper. I believe his management also didn't help him, Eric Oforenchi.
Yes.
From the times he had troubles with Asante Kotoko, leaving Kotoko, and then moving to Haxel, I believe that guy.
He's my very, very good friend.
I don't know.
When he was under 20 team way back in
because when he was
that's why I met him. He was our first choice goalkeeper.
He was.
He benched what's his name? Richard Ofori. He was our first choice goalkeeper, including Sai, former Nania FC goalkeeper.
Michael Sai.
Yeah. Yes. They were the goalkeepers in the team. In 2013, we so they shipped away all these goalkeepers. Now they have built a very different goalkeepers department now. So that should tell you that if for nothing, at least they have identified that their goalkeeping department was a problem. So what did they do in terms of the defensive
now
department?
they have James Nano in their camp. I believe James Nano is their new goalkeepers trainer.
So I am saying that
what ex-player of Hearts of Oak. Yeah.
So what did they do to the defense? What did they do to the midfield? What did they do to the striking role? So that at least you will identify. So who were those going around during the season identifying players to be recruited? You don't have to wait till the end of the season, then you say or some people will come for justify you. No, you should be identifying players from other clubs, even from some of the lower tier teams, that you know that okay, when you bring them, it doesn't necessarily mean they must come and start games, but they are also coming to understudy some of the senior players in the team. There and then you give them opportunities as well, because mind you will not only play the league, you are going to play an MTN FA Cup as well. So you use some of the players in terms of playing for the MTN FA Cup. But they wait till last minute. Also, what has happened to that the era where the Rwanda Vokers came from Congo and the rest and came to play for Hearts of Oak?
But what happened when they came to Hearts of Oak?
But Voka wasn't bad. He even got a national team call up. You get it? So what has happened to all those things? When they go out,
it's early days yet, Philip. It's early days yet. How many matches more?
Only lose 2 games.
They have how many matches more? They have about 32 matches more to play.
BOB. This is a Hearts of Oak we are saying, These are Hearts of Oak.
But go and check the season that Hearts of Oak won the league. Their first 2 matches. What happened?
And I'm saying that you points no. And do you think that it is cut in stone that because it happened the other time you lost 2 games on the spin, so it means that this time?
Then we should not even be talking about records and past.
Who told you it is cut in stone that because it happened this way, so omen, so you will continue the same BOB. It won't happen. So I am saying that they must strengthen their recruitment department for the club. It doesn't necessarily mean that the coach has to be there and wait and then the season. No. There should be some people be employed to go around, even Africa. Some of the club confederations.
So you want to just say that Kotoko's recruitment for the season was spot
on. BOB, and it is there for us to see.
They've only played 1 game.
I haven't watched them closely in terms of playing. But per what we are picking, per what
reports that are coming,
exactly, and the results that they churn out in their first game, at least I can wait for nothing. The coach has been able to mold the team and put a very good team in place. Maybe fine if they start and they are playing and then you see the output,
get their rhythm right.
Then you see that
they're very difficult to beat.
You start singing the praises. So, but it is the same for Hearts of Oak.
When was it? Last Friday, when we went to the Accra Sports Stadium to watch Xtra against Constantine. I was with some top people, and they were talking. They were talking about Kotoko's recruitment this season, and the way they were, commending whoever did the recruitment for Asante Kotoko, Philip. And they are saying that the way Kotoko is playing, if Kotoko are getting their acts right, they are going to be very, very difficult to beat.
See now.
They are going to be very, very difficult.
So we are on the same page.
I think Kotoko did quite some good signings. Emmanuel Entry, I believe clearly he's the poster boy for Asante Kotoko.
And
This person was telling me that they should manage Emmanuel Entry very well in Kumasi. You know how he was saying they should manage him very well in Kumasi? We all know how they pamper players in Kumasi.
So Betty Praga.
So I was saying, okay, maybe I believe this time around, the way they have housed their players at the same venue, there will be some level of discipline. You remember, even there were reports that they have security now at the arrest.
Yes.
That they are controlling their movement.
I was in Kumasi and I saw that. And not somebody is telling me, but I was. And the place is very close to the road.
The main road. So you can't just be moving in and out.
And you will see what is going on and everything. And they have made sure that not even fans, not even pedestrian and everything, that you can walk into the place. No.
It's always important.
Yes.
But now jump on our Facebook page to see Team Hearts of Oak busily preparing for this weekend's league encounter with Bechem United. Hearts of Oak will be playing against Bechem United this weekend, but we'll be confirming the venue for this weekend's match day 3, especially for Hearts of Oak and then Accra Lions. Hearts of Oak earlier on today, this videos coming from Hearts of Oak's official portals, their team training ahead of Bechem United. They are now line 18th on the league log, which is not so good for any Hearts of Oak fan, but I believe Hearts of Oak are going to be coming back strongly. I listened to Kwame Opariado earlier on this morning, and people are saying Kwame is always defending the club, but what is he supposed to do?
See,
what is he supposed to do?
For our brother Kwame,
people are making his work very difficult.
He is top communicator. See, he is top. See, apart from Randy Abbey, that I saw at Hearts of Oak as a communications head, and to some extent, what's his name, Mr. Albert Comey,
yeah.
See, top Opariado.
Sometimes I feel for him. He's always coming to defend.
No, you see,
I wish one day we'll just wake up and Hearts of Oak will just be flourishing, and then when they call Kwame now will be relaxed to just give them the praises and just join the supporters singing. But every time it's not a problem. I can't be.
You see.
Some of these players being owed in arrears of their monthly salaries, and then he moved these people closer to the players. And now ask any Hearts of Oak player whether Hearts of Oak it's owing any of the playing body.
See,
and the answer was no. So it's not about
creative problems.
Fun and fire.
Yes,
fun and fire.
Creative problems. See, I was at the AGM when Hearts of Oak AGM. BOB, the things Toby has done for the club. I have the booklet and the kind of accountability they brought to the AGM. See, BOB, Toby has acquired a place for them. See, their salaries comes on time. I don't work for Accra Hearts of Oak. I am not a player for Accra Hearts of Oak. I don't take my salary from them, nor even say that so I get what you call alert from Accra Hearts of Oak. But I am saying that per what I picked up and some few people I spoke to, even some of the board members, 2 people that I spoke to, and how their money is being paid on time, BOB, it comes on time. But you see, this is a new team the coach is building, is putting together, so it will take time. But it is Accra Hearts of Oak. So time, many news are the supporters are demanding, including us journalists. We will start questioning because this is an Accra Hearts of Oak that has won the CAF Champions League, has won the Super Cup, has won the Confederations Cup. So we will still be demanding that, hey, why is Hearts of Oak not at the top? Why is Hearts of Oak not playing in the CAF Champions League? Because see, the Alice and the Zamalek and the rest, their legs are still on the accelerator, and they are accelerating. So you will be asking why our clubs also not getting close to those clubs. Look at what we witnessed this very weekend. The Arabs who came, I say Arabs, the clubs that came from the northern part of Africa. So look at what they did to our clubs here. They one drew 2-2, and one lost 2-0 to the Ghanaian team lost 2-0 the Constantine from Tunisia. BOB. It tells you that they are doing something right. They are paying salary on time. They are getting the right players. They are recruiting players from other countries to beef up their team. And we must also do same, so that at least Hassan, Kotoko, and the other clubs as well will also begin to give us that resource we all yearn for. Because Charlie, we can sit here, then look at how the Tunisian team did a little job on Xtra. They took them like baby in Fuku, na mekeshwe na meshin wa mete. 2-0, simple. Look at the goals they scored. Avoidable goals that they could have avoided. But because of lack of experience or inexperience on the part of the players, look at how we lost the game. And look at how we drew 2-2 to Raja Casablanca.
Raja is a big club, Philip.
I agree.
It's a big club.
I agree. But I am saying that hasn't there been surprises in football? So why should it be us? It should be us. It should be Ghana. Put in that surprises. Hasn't countries come to here to surprise us in terms of our national team before? They have. So the surprises must also come from us to some other clubs as well.
Now, Philip, some updates on the GFA regulatory actions. Bechem United have been charged with a breach of Section 6 of the Ghana Premier League game against Aduana Football Club. This was played just last Sunday. It is alleged that they failed to ensure the safety of the match officials of the said game, and their supporters behaved inappropriately. They have until Wednesday, September 18th, that's tomorrow, to respond to the charges. So now I believe the FA are doing something right. The moment you do things wrongly, less than 24 hours, they are giving you the charge. I think we should just be commending them. When you are doing things right, we need to be commending them.
But that same sword, it must cut here and here. The sword, it must cut. If it happens here, it must be same. Because see, individuals have even spoken on radio and the rest, and they have all been charged by the FA. But others have said worse things, but they were not charged.
They work freely. But sometimes some of these things do happen sometimes. I'll give you some.
Now I'll pick a lot of them, the white stones we have here.
And let me quickly let our listeners know that the UEFA Champions League matches have started. They have just done some 22 minutes in the first half. But earlier on, Juventus also beat PSV Eindhoven by 3-1. Juventus beat PSV Eindhoven earlier on by 3-1. And then we've also seen Aston Villa go all the way to Young Boys venue, and they beat them by 3-0. Aston Villa beating Young Boys by 3-0. It's been long. Aston Villa played in the UEFA Champions League, but they are back and they are winning their first match by 3-0. Aston Villa, do not forget, they are former champions of the UEFA Champions League. So Tillemans was on the score sheet, Jacob Ramsey was on the score sheet, and then they also had Onana also on the score sheet. Amadou Onana also on the score sheet. But currently AC Milan are leading Liverpool by a 0-0. AC Milan leading Liverpool by a 0-0. Goal scored by Christian Pulisic. Hey, Arne Slot. Philip, Arne Slot, what is happening? Liverpool are down by a 0-0 at the San Siro. And then Bayern Munich are also leading Dinamo Zagreb by a 0-0. Goal scored by, what's the name again? Harry Kane. Goal scored by Harry Kane. Harry Kane threw a penalty kick. Harry Kane scoring the first goal for Bayern Munich. Ephraim Amo, please concentrate. Stop be giving people kisses on your phone. Ephraim Amo, hey, don't forget we have a deal to go to Egypt, and I've seen you flying them on your social media pages. Philip, come on, I get Egypt there. So Real Madrid are also drawing 0-0 with VfB Stuttgart. Real Madrid are drawing 0-0 with VfB Stuttgart. There are also matches in the EFL Cup. Manchester United are also currently leading by a goal to nil. Goal scored by Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford has just shot Man United into the lead. Marcus Rashford has just shot Man United into the league. But one interesting thing, Philip, Samuel Oku has made a revelation that the 10% being taken out of our sports betting, they have actually not started with it. I don't know whether we need to move into this matter or we pick it at a later time.
Let's
Okay. Yes. But you know, Rich James. Rich James, Philip, I don't know, the unluckiest footballer ever in this world has to be Chelsea's captain, Rich James. Rich James. Look at Rich James on our Facebook page. Rich James.
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic player, but he's always struggling with injuries. So Rich James has played 158 games for Chelsea. And do you know the number of matches he has played for Chelsea? 124 league games.
Wow.
Together with the other competitions. 124 games missed by Rich James.
Wow.
It is so pathetic.
Because
of injuries. And he's a fine footballer.
Very, very fine footballer.
And his sister is also a footballer. His sister for the English women's national team. She also plays for Chelsea women.
Okay.
You understand? I think she's Laura James or so. I need to check the name. And I've seen some other people, J1 Black, asking BOB if you can just explain or educate us more on the new format of the UEFA Champions League. J Black 1. So let me quickly try to give you some clarification on this season's UEFA Champions League. So this season's Champions League will now be featuring 36 teams, up from 32 last season. Now the group stage has been replaced with a league system. Each team shall now play 8 games against 8 different teams. This replaces the previous format of 6 group matches against 3 opponents. Now, the football clubs will now play 4 home games and then 4 away games, with the results determining their place in the overall league table. The top 8 from the 36 teams automatically will be qualifying for the round of 16, while those finishing 9th to 24th will enter into a 2-legged knockout playoff. Now, the winners of these playoffs will fill the remaining 8 spots in the round of 16. So, teams finishing 25th and below will be eliminated from this season's UEFA Champions League. So, in the knockout playoffs, clubs finishing 9th to 16th will be seeded and face unseeded teams placed 17th to the 24th. I believe you guys are listening attentively, because this season's Champions League is a little bit complicated than what we were used to in the previous season. The seeding system continues into the round of 16, where clubs that finish 1st to 8th in the league phase will be seeded and will play against the winners of the knockout phase playoffs, who will be unseeded. Now, in the knockout phase playoffs and round of 16, seeded teams play the second leg at home. And then the higher a team finishes in the league phase, the better its seeding position for the knockouts, influencing the team's path to the final. The round of 16 will be followed by quarterfinals, semis, and the final. So I believe, Philip, this explanation is well for our listeners who want us to explain to them the new format of this season.
J1 Black, if you are okay, let us know on Facebook.
You are okay with the new explanation.
But my very good friend, his name is Dixon Boedi. He's a journalist. He's monitoring the show.
Oh, Dixon Boedi.
Yeah,
okay. I love the name. I love the name. Dixon Boedi.
He's personal assistant to the Ghana Olympic Committee president, Ben Osei Bonsu.
Oh, okay. Dixon Boedi. And
I always got
Ben Osei Bonsu, personal assistant.
Assistant.
Always got. Dixon, no get problem.
Always got fear people.
Sika fear the anymore.
Also open them this one.
These days we are not eating the red meat. We are not eating the red meat.
Come on.
Oh no, we are not eating that. I prefer the chicken. Now Richmond. Okay, Richmond is giving me a signal. If I don't want the red meat, I should just give it to him. Hey, I'm Puchechi. Oh, Philip, let me quickly do this for my very good friend. Today, a lot of people are just celebrating their birthday. Michael Edu Jemfi He's also listening and monitoring the show all the way from Kumasi.
Okay.
All the way from Kumasi. Michael Edu Jemfi.
Okay.
Michael Edu Jemfi is monitoring the show all the way from Kumasi. So special birthday greetings going to Michael Edu Jemfi. So Philip, there you see Michael Edu Jemfi on our Facebook page. Michael Edu Jemfi. Michael Edu Jemfi. You can see Michael Edu Jemfi, very, very handsome young man. He's based in Kumasi, and he's one of the few guys who have been monitoring GuideSports and then all our activities here in the studios of Guide 91.5 FM. Stunner Michael Edu Jemfi. So our special birthday message to you, Michael Stunner Edu Jemfi. You are +1 today, and then I hope that the good Lord will forever make you see the next year's celebration, and then you are going to be growing to 91.5 and maybe beyond. If you still want to grow to 150, Michael Edu Jemfi, it's your choice. If you want to grow to 150, but I wish you more years on earth.
Yeah, Mickey, more wings
for you, Michael Edu Jemfi, Stunner. Okay, so J1 Black, Philip, J1 Black has just replied on our Facebook page. He says he's okay with the explanation.
Okay.
J1 Black, thank you. J1 Black, thank you so much. And then another one on our Facebook page, Baba, all the way in the United States of America. So he's in New Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, Richard, the champion. It's watching us live all the way from New Jersey. So he's a B.O.B. the boss. Oh no. Anyway, so just another way for UEFA to make more money and over-exploit the players. It's too many games for players. I believe some players have also come out to complain. So many matches for the
they are saying that they think they feel that FIFA and the rest feel that they don't matter.
No, open for me. I want to see.
So in terms of consulting them in taking some decisions, they don't seek their opinion and all that, and it is affecting them. See, that's the truth. B.O.B. is the truth. It's affecting them because especially those clubs where the Man Cities and the rest, and Bayerns and Juventus and the rest, they will play more games, and it will affect them definitely.
It will affect them differently, right? Definitely. You said definitely. But Philip, there's one breaking news coming up. The president of the land, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. Hey, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo. If you are getting a position at the National Sports Authority, you need to be very, very careful. Yeah. Guys, now, reports I am getting, I think this is confirmed.
Yeah, confirmed.
It's confirmed. Okay, Philip, it's confirmed. So the National Sports Authority Director General, Mr. Doji Numekevo. Richmond, help me with the pronunciation.
Numekevo
or Numekevo? Numekevo. Okay, Numekevo has been relieved of his position. Let me just make it. When Professor Peter Chumisi was sacked, this guy, I'm not so sure he's lasted 3 months. So the president of the land, Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, has sacked the NSA Director General, Doji Numekevo, following CAF's withdrawal of the Baba Yara license.
I feel like thank you for coming.
Yeah, this is a listening president.
Thank you for coming.
Yes, you cannot be disgracing us.
You see, but
yes, no, you cannot be making us endure this pain. Be lefty. But they were renting a facility for religious bodies, and they told us that and they have to be renting them. And the previous director general was doing same thing. We complained,
and the previous director told us that.
And you came in, and you're also doing the same thing. You don't even have the pitch covers. I spoke to the deputy here on the show.
You spoke to our friend here. And what did he tell you?
They were procuring. Yes, they said it was in the pipeline, and I met the deputy in Kumasi. He spoke to me extensively, and I sometimes when you listen to them, they've got genuine cases, but the public will not accept that. They will not accept it. Maybe I may accept it, but the public, they will not accept it.
Because see,
do you understand?
B.O.B., let's get into this issue, and I think that the FA hasn't helped us in this discourse. B.O.B., the FA let out this issue to the general public. FA, you came out and published that CAF has withdrawn the Kumasi Baba Yara Sports Stadium from hosting CAF competitions and FIFA, whatever. So why didn't the FA communicate with the sports ministry so that they find the appropriate means to address the issue and making it public. Because throwing the issue to us, the public, to chew on it will not help any cause. Are we the ones to maintain the place? No. POB, the FA, they take a lot of money, $100 million when we go to World Cup or we attend competitions in terms of their honorarium and all that. And we are still demanding that government should fix the Baba Yara Sports Stadium for you. This issue is...
But Philip, you see, interestingly, Baba has also sent a message concerning the sacking of the Director General. He's saying that now the DG is being used as a scapegoat. The government do not have any maintenance budget for our stadiums.
Because
you want to agree to that?
Yes.
So he's been used as a scapegoat just to make our football people know that they are working.
Give them money for them to see. They said if you want to get the high grade of grass for the place, it's $1 million. Cough it out. For the Baba, see, there's no problem at the Baba Yara Sports Stadium. It is only about the pitch and drainage. Is that not what you read here?
Yeah.
And drainage, because when it rains, the water gets stuck on the field of play. So just fix it, and we are good to go. About how much is here? So cover out $1 million so that we are near some so that we get a proper pitch for them to play on. What's his name? Didn't Pate appealed with the vice president for the pitch to be fixed? It was just some few weeks ago, right? Some few months ago that he was pleading. So Numekevo has just been sacrificed.
So what happens to the deputy? What happens to the deputy? The deputy is safe, eh?
He has been there since. So
Majid Bawa?
Majid has been there since.
Oh, really?
And the rest. So he doesn't even want to be made the main man because it's more about Shule.
Bali. Anyway, Manchester United have just scored the second goal scored in the 35th minute against Barnsley. So Man United 2, Barnsley 0. Man United 2, Barnsley 0. So this second goal was scored by Anthony finally on the score sheet. So Man United 2, Barnsley 0. And the other matches in the UEFA Champions League: Sporting CP 0, Lille 0, Real Madrid 0, VfB Stuttgart 0, Bayern Munich 1, Dinamo Zagreb 0, AC Milan 1, Liverpool 1, AC Milan 1, Liverpool 1. So Liverpool finally they have equalized that goal scored against them. AC Milan shot into the lead through Christian Pulisic. I'm trying to get you the goal scorer for Liverpool. Philip, do you have anything more to say?
Baby, let me say that I think that the news that has just come in is an unfortunate one because
concerning the sacking of
Numekevo.
It's going to be a huge story tomorrow.
Yes,
it's going to be all over the airwaves tomorrow.
Baby, maybe when he spoke in Kumasi and said that the club should get their own stadium. Maybe and also can be. But indeed,
was he the guy you spoke to on Asempa?
No,
it was Majid.
It was Majid. Okay. But so you see, right after the game, he granted interview and said the Angolans didn't play in the sky, but they also played on the same pitch, but was on the Renyen. It was also
it's unfortunate you do not have much more time. I really wanted us to go into this sacking. Tomorrow we'll do justice to the story.
Of course.
Tomorrow you are here, right?
I'll come.
Yes, tomorrow you are here. So we'll do justice to the sacking of the Director General of the
National Council. I'll be here till Thursday. Okay. Champions League.
But where is Osborne? He just walked out. Oh, if somebody can call Osborne for me.
Our boss is here.
Call Osborne for me.
Tell him he has to take us to Morocco next month. Black Stars game.
Call Osborne for me.
Tell him he should come and confirm to our listeners. We are going to Morocco.
If no, it's about the Champions League. Our fans are calling for us to be giving them live commentary. Yes, they want us to be giving them live commentary.
Let's put him on the spot.
So much in love.
Let's put him on the spot. He has to take us
the live commentary.
Black Stars against Sudan. We have to be in Morocco. Black Stars.
Do you have your visa?
I buy me. I just buy visa me. Bring him on.
Oh, Philip. Anyway, yeah, guys, it's unfortunate we do not have much more time. The show is getting interesting, but we just have to leave the show. We'll be back tomorrow, same time, with another interesting round of sporting action here on Guy 91.5. Special greetings once again going to Kent Step Microfinance staff and management team, as well as the CEO, Mr. Kenneth Kwame Asari. Not forgetting Alhaji Nono Bremen, so the originator of Monday Stars football, originator of Monday Stars football. Come closer to the microphone. Okay, so and then do not also forget this show was heavily brought to you by 22Bet. 22Bet, the home of bonuses. 22Bet, the home of bonuses. So if Osborne is here, if we can get closer to the microphone, because we've been getting a lot. No, get closer to the microphone. We are just putting you on the spot. We are just putting you on the spot. Now, Osborne, good evening. Briefly, good evening, and welcome to GuideSports Extra.
Good evening, BOB.
Sure. Now, Osborne, it's the head of marketing here at the Daily Guide Network. He's the head of marketing now, and then he's also in charge of a lot of things here at Daily Guide Network. Now, Osborne, our fans want us to be giving them live commentary on the UEFA Champions League, not only for the final match. They said that per what they saw at the Polo Beach Club last season's final, they want to see Guide Radio giving them commentary upon commentary, and they were so much in love with even the commentary coming from the Kumasi Babayaba Sports, when the Black Stars played against the Palancres Negres of Angola. Now, Osborne, you're on the spot. Are we going to give them live commentary on radio? What is the plan?
As of now, I believe what we can do is from, I think, the quarterfinals.
Okay.
Yes, but
sure.
We are looking forward to getting more sponsors on board. So if any sponsor is listening to us, if you want to partner us, you can reach us on 026 260.
So Osborne, so let's take the numbers slowly so that our potential sponsors can also come on board, so we can also save our loyal people out there on radio. So we take the numbers again: 026
260 7411.
7411. Again:
026
260 7411. So guys, this is coming from our head of marketing. We need support to also be able to give out the best of commentaries to our loyal people out there. So this is coming from the head of marketing of the Daily Guide Network here in Accra. So it's a big boost here. We are definitely coming back with live commentary on the UEFA Champions League when we are getting to the knockout stage of the competition. He mentioned the quarterfinals, Osborne. Okay, so good from you, Osborne, and I believe my guys are so happy hearing that we will be coming back with the best of commentary. The Morocco will talk behind the scenes. Okay, he's saying that we should see Jesse Ukasa. He's now Jesse Abdulaziz. Jesse Abdulaziz Morocco. Oh, Philip, how do you? All right, guys, thank you so much for joining us on GuideSports Extra. But do not forget, come the 28th day of September, Team Guide Radio will be part of the 7th Corporate Football League to be played at the Wembley Plus pitch inside East Legon on the Boundary Road. Wembley Plus pitch inside East Legon. Team Guide Radio, out of 2 games, we have 2 points because we drew all our 2 games. But now our top defender is back in camp. Richmond Oko Lazy. And then our schema, Evans Odro, is also back. Our captain, Daniel, Osofo Daniel, he really disappointed me. Really disappointed me. So I've told Daniel to be eating a lot of good foods. He needs more proteins because his stamina level and the energy. Richmond, Charlie. But remember once again that this show is heavily brought to you by 22Bet. 22Bet, the home of bonuses. 22Bet, the home of bonuses. It's rolling, leaking, and it's packed full of excitement. Sign up and instantly you are winning 20 Ghana cedis for free, which you can also be using to play more on their platform. And this is not the only good news yet. You also stand a very good chance of winning a Ganganton 200% bonus on your initial deposit, which you can be using for all sports games. And now, to blow your mind even more, your second deposit deposit also guarantees you a further 100% bonus for extended casino play. Remember, 22bet is the home of bonuses. The 22bet June 22 promo is on. Switch to win. Switch to the platform crafted by bettors for bettors. And our promo code name still remains Guide, GUIDE. Here on 22bet, we bet to play and we bet to win. My name once again has been Ben Osei Bonsu, BOB, together with my production team members Ephraim, Abosilate, Evans Odo, Richmond Okpo, Tonyeli himself, also making sure that everything is intact here in our studios, as well as my guest tonight on the show, Philip Otuokoto, the gunshot man, making sure we were giving you nothing but only the best from all the stories that we were giving. And then thank you also for all the guys who were sending your comments on our Facebook page. We really appreciate you. Kofi Ajiman Blackman, good evening to you. Kofi Ajiman Blackman, good evening to you. Good evening to you. And again, still reminding you that members of Pope John Senior High School 2002 batch are having a special family day out on the 28th day of September. That's next weekend in faraway Kofodia, Pope John Senior High School. That's the class of 2002. They will be passing through the show. Maybe I think this Thursday they are on the show. So if you are an old boy of Pope John Senior High School, remember that come the 28th day of September, Pope John Senior High School class of 2002 will be having their family day out competition at the I think I need to get there. I think it's a Fijasi Astro Tef. Fijasi. If I'm just giving you the flyer, if you can just fly it on the screen for them. So it's the Pojoba 2002 Family Day 2024. Family Day 2024. Okay, so they are. Oh, it's actually this weekend. I beg your pardon. It's actually this weekend. So the team will depart from Accra on Friday en route to Kofodia. So they are saying their departure time will be at exactly 2 p.m. at the Pediasi Chop House, Pediasi Chop